Okay, so this is a cute program. This is a fortune cookie generator. Let me run it. Okay, so we have the beginning here. Here's your fortune cookie. I found a fortune cookie emoji. Press enter to crack. Okay, so I'm pressing my enter key. And I've paused it to like kind of build a little bit of suspense here. And then I'm generating a random fortune. And in this case, I got the smiley face saying, I'll live a very happy life. I'll just run it one more time, see what else I get. Okay, I keep getting the happy life, which is fine. I'll take it. Okay, or a lucky life, whatever. So let's take a look at the code. To generate a random number, it's pretty easy in Python. We have to import first this random module. A module is just like a predefined code file with goodies in it that we can use, such as this function that'll generate a random number for us. We don't have to write it, but all we have to do is use that random module. And think of a module as like a toolkit or a toolbox that has predefined tools in there that you want to use in your program. So we'll import random so we can generate a random number, and also we're going to import the time module. I told you, like after they press the enter key to crack the cookie, I pause the program for a couple seconds just to let the suspense build. So we import the time module for that. So then I went and found emojis for the fortune cookie. We have a little bag of money. We have a heart for falling in love, and whatever, whatever you want, you can have fun with that. And I used an input statement just to kind of pause the screen and tell the user to enter to crack the cookie. I'm not really like absorbing that input into a variable or anything like we normally would. So it's just a straight input statement to pause the program, then let them crack the cookie by pressing the enter key. And then I have just a print statement. Please wait, we're generating your fortune. And this is what I was talking about, like pausing the screen. There's a sleep function in the time module, a built-in sleep function. And if I want to put the program to sleep or pause the program for 2 seconds, then I just put a 2 in there. Or you can manipulate that time if you want. Okay, and then finally the part generating the random integer. So I have 4 possibilities: money, love, luck, and happiness, right? So 4 possibilities I'm going to generate, because you think about a fortune cookie, most of the fun is that you don't know what you're going to get. So it has this kind of element of randomness or surprise to it, right? So what I'll do is I'm going to, in the random module, there's a function called randint, that's going to generate a random integer. Now, we talked about functions. Sometimes functions need something from us. We call these pieces of information that the function needs arguments. In this case, randint needs to know, okay, I'll generate a random number, but I need to know what's the minimum and what's the maximum. Okay, so if I'm generating a random number between 1 and 4, I'm going to say the first argument is 1, that's the minimum. And then the second argument I'm providing to randint is 4, which is the maximum. This will get me a random number between 1 and 4. Okay, if this were a dice game, for example, and we were rolling a die, I would do this, 1 through 6. Okay, so anyway, so we have our random number. I put that in a variable called randnum, and now we're ready for the branching structure, which is really quite easy. So we have if randnum equals, look at that double equal sign, okay, to express equality. We talked about that in an earlier video. So if the randnum is equal to 1, then I'm going to print the little money bag and tell them that they'll be very wealthy. Okay, else if the randnum is 2, then they're going to fall in love. We'll print the heart emoji. Okay, or else if randnum is 3, then we're going to print the shamrock and tell them they're going to be lucky in life, and so on. Okay, so the branching structure is really quite simple in this program, but it's all this other stuff leading up to it that we had to talk about.